Yeah, please, as I used to say every day by day, subscribe to my channel. That is number one thing. Press the notification button. That is number two. Number three, go back to my old films, old videos. Go and watch them. You will gain 80% knowledge from the old videos, adding it with new ones of 20% knowledge, making 100. Yeah, go back to my old films. Go back to old films and watch them. Yeah, please go back and watch my old films. Thank you. Yeah, nothing is greater than knowledge. Nothing is greater than knowledge. When you have full knowledge of what you are doing, you'll be able to do it competently. That is why I am saying subscribe to my channel. Go back to old films. Go and watch my old videos. Very, very important. You cannot escape them. Go and watch them. Go back and watch. My subscribers, my followers, my viewers, many questions you used to ask me, I have did the video in the past. Go back and watch them. I have answered to many of your questions. Yes, I have answered to many of your questions you are asking me now. Go back and watch my old videos. You will see the answers there. Please go and watch my old video. Please watch the old videos. Once again, if you really want to understand the sharpening of the clipper blade very well, you really want to understand the sharpening of the super hard manual sharpening stone very well, go back to my old videos. Go back to my old videos. I have more than 20 different type of video where I sharpen the stones there. Go and watch them. Continue watching them so that you can gain more knowledge. Go back and watch. This is a tutorial on how to sharpen MRY cordless clipper blades. Follow me, watch it to the end, please. Let's go. You are welcome back to my channel. If this is going to be the first time you are watching my film, please look under this screen by the right hand side. You will see where they write SUBSCRIB is subscribe in capital letter. Use your finger just to press. It will now change to subscribed, which means you have subscribed to my channel. You will see the notification bell beside. Press the notification bell so that you should be receiving my alert as soon as I release my video into my YouTube channel. You will be the number one to be seeing my videos. Thank you. Let's do that now. So please subscribe. You are welcome back. This is a tutorial on how to sharpen MRY clipper blade. MRY clipper blade. Before sharpening, we need to clean the clipper blade very well. You make it neat, then you put the masking tape at the back for easy grading so that it will give you total control over the sharpening. You can be able to sharpen it correctly. Yeah. Putting up the treatment. Putting up the treatment on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Then using of the biscuit board or the block rock. It's working for the tool. Can you see it? Applying of the treatment over the surface to cover the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone evenly. Yeah, let me start from the upper clipper blade. Yeah, I want to position I want to use angle 45 in sharpening of this clipper blade. Yeah, when I put my liner down like this, and I put this angle, this side angle of 0, and this one angle of 180. Can you see it? Let's put the center here at the angle of 0. Here 0, here 180. This is the center. Then when I put it upright like this, another one, this is angle of 90 degree, which means from here to this side, from here to this side is angle of 90 degree. From here to here is angle of 90 degree. Then 90 plus 90 is equal to 180 here. Can you see it? So when I put it like this, this is angle of 90 degree. Then I now divide it, this 90 into 2. This is the angle of 45 degree. Can you see it? This is the angle of 45 degree in sharpening of the clipper blade. This is how I derive the angle of the 45 degree in sharpening of the upper clipper blade. So I'm trying to re-put the treatment because it's getting dry. We need to apply the treatment very well because of the explanation I'm doing. Can you see now? This is the angle of 45 degree. You see how I derive by the illustration of angle of 45 degree. Can you see it now? This angle of 45 degree. So I'm starting from here. How will I get or know the where to position my thumb? Can you see? Let me use this one as example. This is the center of the blade. I now divide it into 2, from 2 to 4 like this. Then from here, this side to this center, from this side to this center, this is the center here. This is where I'm going to position my thumb. Can you see? From this side, from the center here to this side, from the center here to this side, this is the center again. This is where I'm going to position my thumb for the second side, here and here. Can you see? That is how I derive the position. Now let's go. I will now go to and fro 10 times for this side, to and fro 10 times for this side. Let us go now. You see the way I position my thumb? That is to and fro 10 times for one side. What I do for here, I still have to repeat the same thing for here too. You see the way I position my thumb? Yeah, let me clean it now. That is to and fro 10 times for one side, to and fro 10 times for the other side. Yeah, for the upper clipper blade. Let us check the inner surface now and see how it looks like. Can you see it now? Everything has shined across, which means this clipper blade has been sharpened correctly. Can you see it? You can see it like this. Yeah. So whatever you think you do for the upper blade, you still have to repeat the same thing for the bottom clipper blade. So let me put the treatment. Now I have to repeat the biscuit bone again. Now I want to sharpen for the upper clipper blade. Yeah, as I've told you, I want to show you one thing in this upper bottom clipper blade, where to get the place you position your thumb at the other side. Can you look at the inner side now? You see the upper clipper blade used to stay around here, between this side, between here and here. Watch carefully. Here and here. This is where it used to go. Then for the back, from here to here, you see it from here to here like this. Then from here, from this edge, or from this center here to this center here, this is the center. Can you see? When we now turn it in this way, this is the center of the blade at the back. Can you see? We don't measure from here. We don't measure from here. It is where the upper clipper blade used to lay, here, here and here. This is the center. So when we turn it now, this is the center. Can you see it? I've divided the clipper blade into 2. Then I now divide it into 4 again. Try to watch carefully. I divide it into 4. Can you see it in this way? I divide it into 4. Then how will I know where to position my thumb? From this side to this center. From this side to this center. This is the center. This is where to position my thumb here. Did you see it? This place I'm touching. Then from the center to the side here, from the center to the side here, this is the place to position my thumb. You see it here? This is the place to position my thumb. Can you see it? That is how I derive the position where to place my thumb on the back of the bottom clipper blade for the sharpening on the super hard manual sharpening stone. I need to repeat the treatment again because it's getting dry because of the explanation. Can you see I've shown you how I've gotten the angle of 45 degrees. Now I want to use the angle of 45 degrees. I will now start from here. I will go to and fro 10 times for here, go and fro 10 times for here. Let us go. That is to and fro 10 times. That is go and fro 10 times. Then this is the bottom clipper blade. This one is thicker than that first one. So we need to do this one about 3 times. Let us, you see where I position my thumb for the first time, I have to shift it, come to this side a little bit. You see it now? Let us watch now. Let us clean and watch. Let us clean and watch. Yeah. Can you see everything has shined across? It has shined across. Yeah, you can see it. Everything has been cleaned equally. But let me still watch carefully. Now let us test. And now you see the way I position this one now. Look at the way I position the upper blade on top of it. Then see the way I arrange my fingers. I use this one to block it. I use this thumb to press it down. Then I'll be shifting it from one side to the other. I'm using free hand testing styling mode to test whether the clipper blade has been sharpened correctly. You see the way I'm pushing it from side to side. Then use the thumb to press it a little bit firmly. The upper blade on top of the bottom clipper blade. Can you see the way I'm making the movement? As if the clipper blades are mounted on the clipper engine. Can you see it? Let me get it closer so that I can see the way I'm doing it. You allow the upper clipper blade to be going from side to side and at the same time from front to the back, as if you zero gap, 50 gap on the gap when you watch it carefully. So when you do it for a minute, 2 minutes or more than that, depending on the thickness, the strongness of the upper and the bottom clipper blade. When you now do it now, when the clipper blade is sharpened correctly, the upper and the bottom clipper blade are sharpened correctly. When we open it, we now see the carbon inside the upper clipper blade in the front and the back. Cover the whole surface from left to the right, from the right to the left, for the front and for the back, which means the clipper blade are sharpened correctly. You see the way I'm doing it? You see the way I'm doing it? Now let us open it and check. Yeah, can you see the carbon I'm trying to say? You see the carbon that fill black carbon from left hand side to the right hand side. This gap, what may bring out this gap is this one, this position that is cut, this area. That is where the gap has come out on the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. Can you see it in that way? Then let us check for the upper clipper blade too. Can you see it? So which means this set of clipper blades are sharpened correctly. You can see like this. So this is how to sharpen how to sharpen MRY clipper blade professionally. Can you see it? With super hard manual sharpening stone from MASTERbarbers OttE. Can you see it? Now after this one now, I now drop it down and clean it one by one. I clean it one by one, step by step. As I clean it finish, I likely to remove the masking tape at the back of the blade. I mean the upper clipper blade. Can you see it? So I'm cleaning for the bottom clipper blade now. I want to remove the masking tape at the back. Now after this one now, I now put the treatment. You see the way I put the treatment? You see it, I soak it. I now use it to clean the inside. You see the way I'm cleaning? You see the way I'm cleaning the clipper blade, the inner surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade. Can you see it? I'm starting from the back to the front. You see the way I'm doing it? You see the way I'm cleaning it? Yeah, after this one now, I will now mount it. Can you see? This is the engine. You see it? I will now mount it on the engine. Can you see it? Look at it very well. You see the way I'm doing it? I have to set it very well. I have to settle gap it. I have to set it very well so that the mouth will rhyme. You see it? So after this one, after I've mounted it, I've screwed this one tight, the bolts tight. Can you see it? After this one now, I'll put it on. This is the indicator that will show when this one, the switch is switched on. Can you see it? The indicator I show you, that is 54% the battery level. Now I've put it on. Can you see it? I will now on the gap, zero gap, on the gap, zero gap. I'll first do it in this way for a minute or two. Can you see it? The way I'm doing it? You see the carbon formed inside the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. Can you see it? I'm making it agree with each other. You see the way I'm doing it. You see that I have not put any treatment. At the same time, I have not put any oil on the clipper blade. You see the way I'm doing it. You see that the carbon has formed inside. Let me show you where the carbon has formed. See the inside here. Let me switch it off so you can see it. Look at the carbon from the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade across from the left hand side here to the right hand side here. You can see it, which means the upper clipper blade and the bottom clipper blade totally agree together. You see the way I'm doing it. That is the way I do it in my own studio. After the sharpening, you first on it down. Can you see the carbon has formed throughout the inner side? You now close it up, you serugap it. See the way I serugap it now? You now bend it aside. You now be putting treatment. Can you see? You now be dropping treatment here. You see it in this way. You see it. You put it in the front. You put it. You apply it in the back, so that all the carbons, all the rubbles, all the small ions, you chip everything off. You see the way I'm doing it? You bend it. You see the way I'm doing it? You see the gap on the gap. You blow it. You see it? That is number one. Then we switch it off. Then we clean the body. We clean the entire blade. We now repeat the process again. Yeah, we still repeat the process again. I switch it on. You can see it. That been switched on there now. Now bend it again to apply treatment to the side of the clipper blade. You see it for the front and the back. You see it. So after the application of treatment, you now give it 100%, 0% gap. You see it like this, the way I'm doing it. You see what I'm adjusting here, but you bend it. You see the way I'm doing it. You see the way I'm doing it. You are blending the inner surface of the upper clipper blade and the bottom clipper blade together, so that they should agree totally, so that there will be no space in between the gap, in between the two. There will be no gap in between the upper and the bottom clipper blade inner surfaces. Can you see it like this? We switch it off again. Then I repeat the cleaning. I re-clean the entire blade and the clipper. You see it? After like this, I now apply oil. So after this one now, I now apply oil. That is original clipper oil. You see the way I'm applying it in the mouth, then by the corner here, you see it, and now switch it on again. Zero gap on the gap, zero gap on the gap, zero gap on the gap, zero gap on the gap. You see the way I'm doing it? You see the way I'm doing it? You see the way I'm doing it? I want the upper and the bottom clipper blade inner surfaces to agree together totally. They agree together. Can you see? You see the process I am taking one after the other, step by step, before you can now take mass of air to test. Yeah, in my own studio, you cannot just sharpen clipper blade finish immediately. You just tie it in the mouth of the clipper, you just put mass of air and testing. I don't do it in that way. Yeah, I don't do it in that way. You follow the process, see the way I'm doing it step by step. So if you have anything cordless like this, cordless, I'm talking about the cordless now. When you have cordless clipper, then I sharpen it for you. You see the process I'm taking one by one step before the other, one step after the other. Can you see it? Those are the process you are going to take, so that when you want to test with mass of air, surely the clipper is going to work fine. Yeah, after the sharpening, you run it properly, you treat it. You run it, you treat it. You run it, you treat it properly. Yeah, you run it, you treat it. Yeah, can you see it now? So you let it work for a minute, 2 or 3. You allow it to agree together very well before we take plenty mass of air to test. We test the whole mouth at the same time. So we use the whole mouth to test at a time, not by corner or by angle. So let me go and bring the mass of air. Yeah, this is mass of air. Yeah, can you see now? I've run it, I've treated it. I now want to test with mass of air. So can you see it like this? I use the whole mouth at the same time. Can you see the way it's cutting now? Can you see it? You see the way it's cutting? That is how to test. I now put it down again. You see the way it's cutting the hair? Can you see the way I'm testing it? You see the way I'm testing it, step by step. Can you see? I've adjusted it close like this, tested, it cut. I now bring it down a little bit, tested, cut. I now bring it down a little bit, tested, cut. I now carry it down, finish, tested, cut. Can you see? Which means from 0 to 100% gap are sharpened correctly. There are some clipper blade after the sharpening. The low cut, this position is low cut. When it's a position of low cut, in setting of low cut, the clipper will not work fine. There are some, it will work in low cut, but when you carry it off, finish, 0 gap, in the position to skin the hair, to give the pattern, to shape the beard, it will not work fine. There are some, it will work fine in this angle of 0 gap, angle of 100 gap, it will work, but in the center like this, at the angle of 50, it will not work. Can you see? There are some it will work in this angle of 50, then in the angle of 0 and 100 it will not work. So we have different type of clipper blade sharpening errors. Yeah, because they bring different type of clippers here after the sharpening from other people for correction. So it used to give some errors like that, and I used to clear everything off. So if you want to sharpen your clipper blade, come to OttE, MASTERbarbers OttE, beside Central Mosque OttE, in the Old Road, Ilorin, Alabama, Ilorin Ogbomoso Road, Ilorin Ogbomoso Old Road, Ilorin Ogbomoso Old Road, not express, please, not express. So if you want to sharpen, how can you use huge amount of money to buy clipper? Eki tun sọ Yorùbá o, àwa tá jẹ́ Yorùbá. Bó lè ṣe lè mú owó ńlá ńlá tó máa lọ fi ra ru clipper yẹn náà, ó bó ṣe fine. Ó wá jẹ́ pé blade ló máa jẹ́ ìṣòro. Tó dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ńsìn ni ẹ, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ra clipper tó fine. Tẹ́ bá gbé fún wọn kan bá wọn sharp, tẹ́ bá wá sharp ẹ̀ dáadáa tí ò bá mú dáadáa. Tẹ́ bá gbẹ́rù clipper yìí lọ fún bàbá mi kò bá yín lò. Bàbá yẹn bá sọ pé clipper ò dáa. So ẹni tó ní clipper yẹn máa sọ fún bàbá yẹn pé kò mọṣẹ́. And whereas kò ń ṣe fọ́ọ̀tì bàbá yẹn ni tó pọ́n blade clipper yẹn gbà tí ò bá pọ́n dáadáa, bàbá yẹn ò lè rí lò. Even gẹni tó ní gan kákó mọ̀ ń pa irun gígẹ̀, ogun ò lè rí lò. So blade yìí ń sìn tí ò bá mọ̀ pọ́n dáadáa, ó lè ba gbogbo iṣẹ́ clipper yìí jẹ́ pátápátá tí ò ní jẹ́ clipper yìí wúyàn mọ́. That is why I'm doing tutorial from time to time, almost every day by day, trying to educate people on how to sharpen different type of clipper blades so far in this world, for animals and for human beings. Can you see it? When you know how to sharpen clipper blade professionally, logically, technically, okay, you yourself can sharpen the clipper blade for yourself, you enjoying it. You can sharpen for your apprentice, you enjoy it. You can sharpen for your customers and for the people coming to your shop to barb. At the same time, customers, they will likely to enjoy the using of the clipper. This is MASTERbarbers OttE, one and only MASTERbarbers OttE throughout the world. I have no rival, no rivalry in this job. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. Appreciate for watching my video. Thank you. See you again.